right, so let's get started. Welcome to Bmes544 Genome Information Engineering, which is taught as an introduction to bioinformatics course. Okay. The course material is going to be available through Blackboard Learn. I'm going to go over the layout of this material and the logistics of how we're going to run the course. And then at the end of this session, I'm going to go over this week's assignment. The reading material and the assignments, the quizzes will all be available through this Blackboard webpage. Let's review the course material over here. At the main page, you'll see some general course information, including the syllabus, the textbook that we have for the course. It's a required textbook. The reading material will be from this textbook. I would highly recommend that you get it. You may find an online copy as well. So you can get the hard copy or go through the online copy if you'd like. Any additional materials such as articles and other resources I'm going to provide as we go for different topics. Our weekly plan for each week is going to be as follows. On Thursdays, that week's topic material and the assignments will be available. Actually, the following weeks. We are starting early this week. This next week's material is available already. Okay. Because the first week you guys get extra time for setting up your environment and getting started with the course. On Monday night, the reading quizzes will be due. There are going to be multiple choice questions, mostly some short answers as well that you have to answer based on mostly the reading material and that week's lectures. On Tuesdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. During this session, I will hold the office hours in this room. You're welcome to come in person or join online through the web conference, which is available on this link. It's a Zoom web conferencing tool that allows us to share screens. I can see your screen if you let me, and I can provide help online for your programming assignments. Okay. Turn this on. On Wednesday nights, the assignments will be due. The programming assignments will be due Wednesday nights. There will be 10% late penalty per day. So if you cannot complete it on Wednesday, you can come to the Thursday office hour. And if you complete it then, you will have 5% late penalty because it's half the day. Okay? All right. This week you will have two tests, two quizzes. The first one will be on course logistics, just to make sure that you guys are set up to run the course as we would like you to. On this course logistics test, you will see three multiple choice questions. The answers to all of them are true, okay? But make sure to complete them after you finish each task. All right, so go through the first task, see what it wants you to do, go and do that, and come back and say, yes, I did it, and save your answer. Saving your answer doesn't mean that you've submitted it. You can come back and change your answer, okay? If you'd like. When you are done with the quiz, you can save and submit. After you submit, you cannot come back and change your answers. Just for this course logistics assignment, I have kept resubmissions open, but for your future reading assignments, the resubmissions will not be available. So you can save and come back and change your answers, but after you submit, you will not be able to come back and change your answers. All right? Make sure that you submit before the deadline though, so don't just save it and leave it there. When you complete all the questions, make sure to submit them. Any questions? All right. So you can go through these tasks as in your own time and complete them for this week. For today, I would like you to complete the second task at least, so that I have your Dropbox emails that I can share some material with you as needed for the assignments. Okay. The course topics will be listed on the left side of this web page. Why is this not working? There you go. Our first topic is Introduction to Bioinformatics and a general overview of molecular biology. So just to make sure that all of us are on the same page with the required material, required knowledge for molecular biology, the central dogma, and so on, there's a lecture on that in this class. The reading material for this week is based on basics of molecular biology as applied to bioinformatics. So we're not covering all the molecular biology. We are only focusing on the parts of molecular biology that are relevant to our bioinformatics analysis. Okay. You have two papers or two reading items. One of them is a paper available at NCBI, I believe. Okay. You can read through this. And the other one is from our textbook. I have provided the chapter extracted from the textbook. I will only do this for the first 2 weeks. After that, I will not be able to provide you the material from the textbook. Okay? So you will need to get your own copy of the textbook in order to finish up the reading assignments. You will see on this section also the lecture notes, which are PDF files followed by one or more lecture recordings. The recordings will be cleaned up and will be shorter, but this week's recordings, I ran into some technical difficulties, so these are not as cleaned up as I would like them to be. I will update them later, but just to make sure that you guys have something to go with, I've provided links to the recorded lectures. These may take you to the Zoom web conferencing tool. It may take you to Blackboard web conferencing tool, or it may take you to YouTube videos. Okay, so one of these options will be available on this through these links. This week's recorded lectures are already posted on YouTube, so when you click, you will go to YouTube and you can listen to that. Okay. I will also try to make a closed caption available as well. So if you want to look at the transcript rather than watch the video, especially for the lectures that are not very visual, that where visual is not really critical, you can go through and read them as well. Okay. All right. So you will have 3 sections for each week: a material part, a multiple choice question test, and a programming part, a programming assignment. All right. Any questions about the layout? Okay. I'm going to go back to the syllabus and discuss the types of assignments that we're going to have and how much they are worth for your total grade. Our weekly assignments, including the tests, the multiple choice questions, and the programming assignments, will be worth 60% of your grade. We will have an in-class midterm, 20% of your grade, and an in-class final exam, which is 20% of your grade. We have 2 sections of this class, 484 and 544. Raise your hand if you are in 484 section. I think there may be 1 or 2 students who are in the 484 section. I will have a separate assignment that are where one section will have to do, but the other section doesn't. Okay. And I'll explain as we go when we come to that assignment. All right. So the assignments will be your multiple choice questions, your programming assignments. We will also have a paper review and a seminar review. You will be assigned a paper, a research article, a recent research article. You will read it and prepare a short summary of what you read. A short summary and sort of a critical review of that paper. I will assign different papers to different students, okay? You will also go to a seminar in the area. I'll provide a list of seminars available, either at UPenn, at Drexel, or at other research institutions in the area. You will attend the seminar. It has to be related to bioinformatics. And then you will prepare a short summary of the seminar that you attended. Okay. So that just to give you a flavor of the types of research that is going on in this neighborhood, I'd like you to go and attend a seminar. Okay. All right. I will share with you a calendar that puts together the available seminars in the Philly area. You are also welcome to find your own. Okay. Those are the types of assignments that we are going to have in this class. We will not have a course project. In the second sequence of this course, if you take the spring quarter course, which is, what was it called? It's based on expression analysis, okay? And in that class, we will have a course project for teams of students. Usually groups of 2 students will work on course projects, okay? But in this first class, we will focus on the theory, on the basics, and we will not have you work on course projects for this class. All right. Okay, so with that, let me go over